Hi, JP Fournier of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 4 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch 31 horror films I've never seen before, and I watch a new one every day for the full month leading up to Halloween. So what did we get for day 4? Well, yesterday we had Monster Man. So today I'm watching Grave of the Vampire. Father and son related by blood. Everyone's blood. Vampire Caleb Croft has awakened from his unholy slumber with an insatiable lust for blood and the pleasures of the flesh. Okay, vampire film. Day 4, I'm watching Grave of the Vampire. Grave of the Vampire. This movie poster used to scare me so much as a child. And I remember getting creeped out when I saw it in video stores. Thankfully, I saw it as an adult, because I probably wouldn't have been as patient with the film's slow pace when I was a child. Its runtime is 90 minutes, yet it feels like it's 2 hours. And this is because the film starts off with a shocking opening, and then dwindles out afterwards. The beginning has our antagonist rising from his grave. To murder this guy, as well as make himself acquainted with the dead guy's fiancée. And she gets pregnant, thinking or convincing herself that the baby belongs to her past lover. And she ends up raising this baby by feeding it blood. Years later, the son grows up and tracks down his vampiric father and is out to get revenge. As far as vampire tales go, this one has some interesting ideas. However, it never takes time to analyze any of the themes that it brings up. This could have been a perfect opportunity to look at nature versus nurture, or DNA and genes versus environment and upbringing. And the film even brings up a topic that is controversial even today.
I'm asking that you have an abortion.
Ironically, while the film feels like it's dragging its feet for most of the runtime, it skims over all these topics very rapidly and spends more time at this apartment party with people dancing to music that doesn't match their dancing. And we're also given a seance that delivers information to the audience that the audience already knows.
There is one who is still fighting. One who needs further help.
Come on, Sam, you promised.
I'm not doing anything, I tell you.
Now try.
And all the nastiest pieces of this film can be seen in the trailer already.
Little horses.
And this trailer even promotes the sadistic vampire as a frightening monster.
He is absolutely evil, cruel, horrifying in his lust for blood. Your lust. See Grave of the Vampire.
Yet, unlike other vampires of this same time, such as Count Yorga or Blackula, Caleb Croft comes off as an insecure and rather pathetic, sexually deprived nightwalker.
You're using me.
You have got to go.
Using me. Using me.
Which explains why his name hasn't become synonymous with vampire lore or pulp culture. The final confrontation is the best part of the film, but it also felt too little and too late. And this brings me to how the film closes. Now, even though this film was released in 1972, I will still give a spoiler alert here. Once Croft's son unleashes his inner vampire to defeat his father, he turns to Anne and approaches her as if she's his next meal. And then we get this. Yep, French closing credits. When translated read, "The end," or maybe not? How appropriate for an American English dialogue film. How does this one not come up on list, breaking down the worst endings in horror films? In the end, the whole film is just disappointing.
I've locked all the exits. I am Charles Croydon.
And there you go. Day 4 of 31 Days of Horror. This time I watched Grave of the Vampire. What horror films scared you as a kid, only to disappoint you as an adult? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious about other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit the subscribe button for updates daily. And for other information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.